EXT. And it looks like as things render in, they're going to try to loot up as much as possible. They do have Team 6 kind of right around them. Let's make this more aerial and get the rendering right. Can we please? There we go. Just takes a little bit of time. Here, EXP. I don't know if they know each other are around, but it seems very likely as Venom is getting hit by Skype and Venom is down already. Probably the first knock of the night. And it is by Skype against Venom. Venom now is behind here. Doesn't have a weapon. Doesn't have any health or anything. I don't think he was able to pick up or loot anything. The rest of their team is trying to loot up enough so they don't get killed on the way over to Venom. And this has become quite an interesting spot for them. Now, Team 18 is in the middle of Team 6. You do have Team 8 also coming around, potentially being a third party. But it looks like right now, one of their members, Shadow, is going to pick up Venom. And that might work out for them as long as Team 6 doesn't push in from behind. Skype is trying to get some shots. Does get a hit on Shadow, but not enough though. Venom is just going to play a little bit of cheeky moves here. Got another peek over. But otherwise gets away, and Skype now is knocked. And Skype is alone over here on this side. Especially with Team 8 on the other end. It's going to be very difficult for Team 6 to pick up Skype. Things have changed quickly here just from that. You do have EXP on the other end. It looks like one of their members, here you go, 6 right here, is coming in, just taking a look around. I don't know if he knows exactly where they are, but he has an idea as he's looking over at Brando. Does see one crossing, trying to finish him first before he gets to Skype, and he does. Now there's more members over there. He's got to be very careful not to get hit down as well. Let me turn off a particular thing there. Boom. And now you have 6 here, able to get a revival, which is really nice for their team. Let's see, we're Team 8. Team 8 is kind of close, actually, and I'm wondering if that's going to change it up. And it looks like things have slowed down just a bit. EXT has easy shots on 6, but 6 manages to dance around those bullets. And just like the Matrix, does not get hit one bit. And, oh man, 2 knocked now on Team 18. It's not looking good. They need... Ooh, can he get one more? No, he can't. Llama is almost down. Llama is the leader here. And managed to get 1 knock, and luckily did not get knocked as well. So that would have been a problem. That being said, EXT looks like they're going to get revived up. As long as nobody crosses the street, they can just use the house as cover for the moment. Grenades are going to be tough to throw in there, so it looks like they managed to survive, at least for now. We're going to take a look around the map because we can't just stay in one spot all day. Here we go. We got Team EXP, the other team from EXP here on the southern side of Pachinki against Team 3, which is Ruthless Killers. Lady Ruthless Killers love to land in Pachinki. If you ever play against them, that is likely the place where they're going to go. And they obviously show it here as well. They are very confident. Ruthless Killers are very confident about their skills. They're willing to drop hot and get the loot in order to move on. Do we have teams coming in closer? It does look like EXP is coming a little bit closer to some members on Team 3. We're going to stick around just a little bit longer because we don't want to miss this action. If it doesn't come around close enough, then we are going to move on. You can take a look at the map too and see what's going on. Yeah, you see that bunch at Yasnaya. That's obviously where a lot of action is occurring. It looks like here they're backing up, so I'm going to go back to Yaz and take a look and see what's going on, if anything has changed. It does seem like Team EXT is still alive, and they're doing just fine. They kind of backed up more to the north. Meanwhile, Team 18, or Team 8, hasn't really moved much at all. That is ATTP. They are shooting against 18, and it doesn't look like 18 has got hit yet, so EXT still lives on. Team 8 still. Looks like they're actually going to make a move now. You have Maclet and Aztec here. They're getting a little bit closer. They want some of it, and they do get Shadow knocked again. This time it is by ATTP. And they get Shadow completely gone, and they also get Brando. So now there's only one member from EXT here that is up and running. And we'll see how they do. He's trying to get away, I think, or does not do it, and that's an instant kill. There you go. EXT is down and out. They were battling it hard. They were valiant in their effort, but to no avail. They will be knocked and gone for this match. Let's take a look around. Let's just take a look at some teams, shall we? We have this is the mixed team. It's quite interesting. Look at all these different clan names. You got Gale, you got R, you got Full Eclipse, TV, I think TTV. Anyway, I know two of them, but I don't know R and TTV. But let's see how they do. Right now they're just going to loot up Milta. They got Milta Power. They're the ones who looted that area on the east side, and nobody else landed there. This might actually be something. It is something. CM right next to Team 5, trying to get some shots on. It looks like they got a knock on one. And STK knocked here on the side. Man, this thing is loading in a little slower than usual. Sorry about that, guys. STK now behind the tree. And it looks like Wi-Fi is going to try to come in to help out. CM did also have a knock as well, so that slowed the game a bit, allowing both teams to revive their players. CM just managed to do theirs. Will STK have the ability to do it as well? Looks like they will. Looks like 7 will now have an ability to heal himself. And CM is still in there. CM's just looking around, trying to get the angle there. And here we go. This is what CM's looking at. They might try to take a car and get out. They are more than 2 members, but maybe not here in this particular spot. They're trying to get the buggy and get out. Can they do it? They have the wheels blown off, and he doesn't get away. And CM is knocked here as well. So that is it for CM here in this particular spot. And the rest of their team is still alive, but not around enough to help out. So it looks like STK will have all the loot they need from them and not have to worry about teams coming in from around them. We're going to go right back to Pichinki because that's where these teams are close. Okin has been knocked, and it probably was caused by Lady Ruthless Killers. Let's take a look as this thing loads in. It's so super weird when it doesn't load in like that. So here we go. You got Rhea here on the end, while Team 4 is trying to heal up. Diosa is going in, maybe going in for a thirst and finish, because it does look like the rest of EXP is not going to help out. And look at this, just not looking good. He's trying to hide for the most part, but won't be able to. There's a thirst. There's one more member from EXP left here. And he's just hiding it out. I think he's going to hide it out for the most part because he does not want to be finished off. When you get to 1 player on your team, you go into survival mode. Try to get those rank points because kill points are going to be that much harder without a team. And I expect him to be on that roof for the most part for the entirety of Ruthless Killers being there. You have Godzilla with Gale and the rest of that mixed team here. Back over. We came back. Oh boy. Came back over here because we saw they were close to Team 16. And let's see how this will turn out. Got Mags with his team hanging out on the edge of Rozhawk. Now Rozhawk has a nice interesting setup. Different house looks. I love the terrain. And the town over too is kind of nice. And it looks like Prophecy. Let's see what you're looking at. What are you seeing? Do you see them over there? You might have maybe caught a glimpse. Possibly. Not good. So it looks like he's going straight down over to Team 16, and if he gets noticed here, he's done. There's no cover. As I just said, there's no cover. He's going straight to him. That is bad for him, and he gets thirsted, or almost thirsted. They're going to hold back. They're going to wait, hope for teams. Nope, never mind. They're going straight for it and finishing them off. Now, that might be something to think about in the future. If you play competitively, you do want to have cover on the way down. I know there's not a lot on these hills, but you do want to try to use the trees as much as possible because you never know You never know where teams are going to be lurking. Does take shots on camps here, and does get a few hits and a knock, and that is changing this game. Trying to finish him off, but I think he'll get behind the hill enough to stay alive, at least for now. Will this team make a push? They know they got one of them. They know they got a knock on the other. Will they try to completely take this team out? It looks like they are making the aggressive move, but in that aggressiveness, it looks like Lulu was able to see one member and almost get a knock here. He's hiding behind the tree now. And Lulu is knocked as well because they came in pairs. Lulu was all by himself. And this is not looking good for this mixed team. You do have one member left. Godzilla. What's Godzilla doing? Is he going to be in the car? Is he AFK? No, he's not. Is he going to go for the heal? That'd be impossible, but... Oh boy. Can you do it? Can you take over this team? I'd love to see a solo take over a squad, but the odds are not in your favor. Does not get a hit, doesn't even get a shot off, and that will do it. Team 16 taking the win on that one. A grenade almost took him out by himself, but that might have been just friendly fire. We're going to take a look down at Team 11, as this is GS facing off against Team 5. That's STK in the distance. A red dot's not going to be great for this situation, but it may be that you see somebody there, do you, Lo? He's on the edge. Look at this. Nice spot on top of the roof. I bet you see them over there. You probably heard those gunfire shots, but the red dot's not going to help out. And it looks like Team 5 might actually make a push closer. If that's the case, this might be interesting. They take shots, and STK, I think, is going to kind of drive off. They do over the hill and out. Those shots might have saved STK. Now they got out of the car. And you're going to take a look. You got MK. He's ready for some long distance shooting. Trying to see where they are. Low is on top of the roof still. And you're trying to take out a car now. Those shots will definitely ignite recognition from the other teams to take a look and see what's going on. Where those shots coming from. Especially without a suppressor on. It's going to be a little tough. Low is still on top. I guess he can't see through this tree. Or does shoot now. Not getting any hits. All these hits are missing. All these shots are missing. And definitely got one right there. And now it looks like they're doing a little dance to get away. So they might have the rest of GS. This going around and 2 hits gets Low down. Now Low is trying to hide it out. Gets half health now to the knock. Does survive long enough. It looks like GS is going to come up and help out his teammate. He goes to the roof. Almost gets knocked also. That would have been a huge disadvantage for GS. But still, this is still in GS's favor right now. It's 2 against 2 at the moment. Now it's 4 against 2. Can't talk. 4 against 2. You do have Low who needs to heal up, but that's about it. I mean, other than that, Team 5 is kind of putting themselves in a pinch here. Look at this. GS on the left as well, and now he's completely open to GS here in front of him. Does have Wi-Fi, who's able to pin down some of GS on that side. But again, he's being, look at this, pinched on both sides. He has to be very careful. He's throwing the smokes. He's trying to hide himself as well. Wi-Fi might actually come in. He does get a knock and a kill. So GS now has been killed here on this end. And completely thirsted him. So now it's 2v2. This has changed the game. How'd that happen? You have STK Wi-Fi, UWU here on in front. Now Achilles has lost almost all of his health. If he got knocked, that would have been huge. That would have been big, but does not, and was able to heal himself up. Now it looks like STK has managed to just take over this building where GS was. So this has changed it up, and I think it's going to get into a little bit of a lull right now until further things occur. Right now, I just want to take a look here at Team 9. Team 9 might be making a break for this drop, and Team 12 is just over the hill as well. So if they go for the drop, as it looks like one is doing right now, you might have eyes. Mickey might see it. Now let's see what's Mickey looking at. Are you looking at it over here? No, you're backing out now. You don't have a weapon in hand. I don't know what weapon you have. But it looks like they don't want to deal with this yet. They have only 2 people It is somewhat of an issue when you go against a team of 4. Obviously, when you have 2, you're not sure how many they have. You don't know about their numbers. But I think that would have been an excellent time. Excellent time to get one of them and get out if possible. You had a vehicle as well. Could have done it. Possible, but obviously they have other things in mind. See how they do it near the end. Now you have team 24 here next to team 6. At least close enough. One's in a vehicle, one's not. This is FBI. They do see shots, and EXP is taking some hits onto FBI. He's going to try to use this to hide for a bit while he heals up. Meanwhile, the rest of FBI is trying to get some hits onto team 6. It looks like one member got real close. Danny driving over to the side of them. Let's see what you're looking at. You're taking a look. You're peeking over. You got a red dot. Not the greatest for long distance. This is kind of medium range. But with an M4, maybe that's not a problem. So here now he's playing the prone game. He knows he's not in the best spot to fight a whole team of 4, at least without a group behind him. It looks like Team 6 is completely trying to surround them, maybe kind of change or distract FBI to go one way, and so they can take him out on another. That might be what Danny's trying to do. But right now, EXP and the rest of FBI here, or just FBI, is trying to just figure out what to do next. It looks like they're just staying in this house for now. Jumping off. I definitely don't think they see Danny or know where he is. And they're going to try to take some cars out. And can they get out of here? Danny might take some shots as they pass by. They're going right near Danny. And Danny could not get any knocks or get any hits in that matter. And they are off to the races. FBI's gone. Looks like EXP, even though they try to do a surrounding move, cannot hold them in there. The circle is getting quite tiny. And this is quite interesting. You have Team 1 next to Team 8. This is ATTP. And that should be vital. It is. One's knocked in there in this building. This is by the school. And they are right at the stairs. So maybe a little bit of... Oh man, he did not get the revival in. That definitely gives a lot of time for ATTP to work out what they need to work out. Vital, Chronic was knocked and is getting hurt. The blue zone's hurting him too much. Chronic's gonna get knocked. Chronic is out. So that wasn't a knock, that was just him being knocked already and he's out. Looks like Vital's trying to shoot from the 2nd floor. Grenade comes into the room. We have Virus getting knocked from that grenade. So Vital's the only one left up here. Take's trying to get a shotgun shot, but does not even make the hit. ATTP wins it, and they will move on. What else do we have here? Team 16 there. Both teams are in a car. I wonder if they're being chased. You got Mags here. Just driving now to the south side, along the edge of the new circle that's going to be created. But it looks like they're not going to be chased at all. Team 3, which is Ruthless Killers, are just going to hang back. They got out of their vehicles, and they're going to utilize that spot to the best of their advantage. Oh boy, alright. Almost missed this here. So you got Mags here. Is this the whole team? I wasn't able to change. Alright, well Team 5 just beat a team right there. Let's take a look at what they see, because I think they just finished off their team. They're healing up a bit, and that is STK. They lost one member, but they will be fine for now. Let's see what the airdrop has in store. If they've already picked it up, probably. They have an AUG in there, tac stock, and a level 3 vest and helmet. Probably going to take that, unless you already have the M4. Well, he's dropping the M4. He's going for the AUG. See how that works out. Does get a shot on STK. We just saw them finish off a team, and it has changed. DSG now shooting him down. It looks like DSG is going to back off just a bit. And it looks like this team here will be able to continue on, revive, and maybe heal up. Trying to get hits. Sees him. Gonna throw a smoke here to give him a little bit of cover in front. They might want to try to get out of here. The zone is still on them, so that is nice for them. And they're just trying to get hits wherever they can get it. Trying to shoot through the smoke, that'd be difficult to do. Trying to see if there's anyone flanking around. They don't want to be hit from the right because that uphill battle would be difficult for them. Why weren't they close to each other? That guy shoots as good as I do. Yeah, there was a few misses there in the beginning. Oh, they got real close now. Nice strafing. Gotta survive long enough. Takes a hit there. Gets 2 people. Can he continue this? Is one of his own players knocked? Almost knocked him, but didn't. He's gonna try to heal. No, he doesn't have the time. Goes for the thirst instead. I don't know if that's gonna be a mistake. Trying to get into the house and does not get in. So DSG having a lot of trouble with those 2 players, and but they will survive. I think they had 2 knocked and 1 severely hurt. So if it was 2v2, I think it would be a totally different game. But good job for DSG for surviving and sticking it out. They will continue on. Let's take a look at Team 3. They are outside the circle. This is Lady Ruthless Killers. They need to get in. They need to figure out a way to get into the new circle. It looks like they see EXP there in the distance. And as this hole renders in, we'll have a better idea of what's going on. There you go. She's just shooting it through. Bossy cannot get any hits though, and the zone is coming in. Looks like it's going to come in kind of slow on their end because they are on the short side of the new circle. That being said though, they still have to figure out how to get close. And it looks like the best bet is kind of going through the ruins. Maybe they're going to back it up. If they have a vehicle, that would be great. And it looks like they have a buggy at least. They might try to go around this team EXP for now and get in a position where they can battle rather than having to be forced to battle because of their position. So they actually had 2 buggies. That's great. They need to figure out a way to get into the zone, and they do. And it looks like they will just do that. But Team 8, very close by. And as they get closer, it looks like shots are being fired on Lady Ruthless Killers, who are trying to get the buggy up there and do not. Now they have 2 knocked away from everybody else, and they will be thirsted or at least finished off. If not by them, by the blue zone. Diosa here by Rhea is going to get revived, as you can see. And we might see ATTP making a quick push in order to finish off this team. Only 1 member is making a push. That might be a problem for Aztec. Being alone against 2 is not the advantage you want. You can have the rest of your team come with, but Aztec is going to try to do this on his own, it seems. Taking a few shots on Diosa and does get her. Rhea almost knocked and is in alive. It looks like Light might actually try to make a finishing blow here. And does. So Aztec, great job finishing them off with the disadvantage of a 1v2. And that is it for Lady Ruthless Killers for round 1. So Team 8 has this side to themselves for the most part on the east side. You do have Team 6 and 17 on their left and right. So we got to watch out for that. Let's take a look at Team 17. You do have a full squad with you, don't you? So you have Ronin with Razor Gaming. They are in a great position. They're going straight at Team 8. Let's see how close they really are by giving you guys a little bit more of a view like this. And look at ATTP Maclet right there. And when they get close here, Maclet, I'm sure, hears the voices or hears the sounds of the footsteps, and they might also too, as yep, they hear it as well. Maclet's behind here, gets one knocked actually. And gets knocked as well, so they just trade. Maclet does get a few hits on them, but not enough for 2 knocks. And this is not looking good. 8 Static is trying to actually get a nice angle here. Static might be able to do this. Does get shots off, doesn't get a hit. And they get Ronin. A grenade perfectly placed takes him out. Demon getting hit from the back by another team. That third party you gotta be very careful of. Aztec is now making their way back. They can't get Maclet. I think Maclet is pretty much in the blue now. Aztec gets knocked. Demon might go for the revival, and looks like he will. And they are not in the zone yet, so they're going to try to do this as quickly as possible, but this blue zone hit them first before they can run in. If it does, they're not going to make it, or at least Aztec. And Aztec's trying to get the run in. He's trying to get to safety and will, just like that, make it in for the... But not Demon. Demon cannot... And that's it for Demon. So while Aztec got revived, Demon was sacrificed in this situation. Hopefully they can do something about it though, with 1 member left. Team 17 now is making a way around. They lost 1 for Mamba in that scuffle earlier. But I think they'll take that as a moral victory going for that. Ooh, they see 1 in the window. Looked like he got 1 hit on them. Simply Gay in the window, trying to figure out what to do there. I think for the most part, Team 16 has the advantage. They have the news circle and they have the house for protection. So right now, Team 16 is looking pretty. Although they might be the vocal point for every team to want to be, or want to get a piece of. So they might just have reflector tape on them for everyone to see. Shots on the other Razor team, as looks like they have a few going on. Something's going on here. You got Vital on the backdrop. Looks like taking some shots as well, but Vital, Razor gets 1 knock and knocked as well. So now they're gonna go to survival mode. Vital Ninja gets 1 as well, and he's the only one left on his team that is not knocked or anything like that. And Ronin takes him out completely, and that's an instant kill. So right now, the zone is closing, and they're probably going to try to drive into some place where they can survive. That being said, he's just driving around. And maybe being the distraction piece while the rest of their team is doing something else. It's trying to dodge with the car, and it's actually working, and drives to the tree. And now hiding behind the car. That car is going to explode at any moment now. And there you go. And getting hit on the left, 14 could not survive based on that third party from EXP. Now EXP Skype is downed. There's too much going on. Now this is a great defense, using the cars around the tree. Great way to hide yourselves from enemy gunfire. The problem here also for EXP is that they're not in the news circle as well. There's a lot of open space before you get to the house, and it's going to be tough for them to make it any closer unless somebody takes out Team 16 here. You might see a third party, maybe Team 17 on the back. Going to do some damage on them, kind of distract them. As you can see there on the left, 1 gets knocked. You do have Saint trying to just hide behind a bush practically, and doesn't look like Team 16 notices right here Razor Saint. 16 still looking like the dominant team in this situation. Let's take a look from their view, what they're seeing. So they're hiding it out just a bit, trying to see if they can survive and get all the other teams to fight each other. Might be something they're going to try to do. Not a bad idea. Does get shots down under them with the car. He gets out. Was that a pan? Did he try to hit him with the pan? You have Skype there, finishing off Mags now. The rest of their team's doing some work on EXP. coming down and out too. So ATTP waiting for the right moment here from Aztec. And now he's coming in. There's still 3 teams throwing a molly, almost working. And he has another molly in hand. He needs to get a gun out, I believe, in this situation. Does get one out. Almost knocking IMX right here. Could not finish though, and IMX, look at his health. So Team 16 has 3 members. Saint's gonna get hit hard here. And that's it. It's a wonderful job by Mags' team here with Zero, IMX, and Simply Gay. Nice work. A lot of kills there for that team. That'll give him 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total kills. You also have Razor Gaming here with 2, 3, 4, 5. But look at ATTP. Aztec 5 by himself. Maclet with 4. Static with 3. And a Demon with 2. So that gives a grand total of 14. 14 kills. Well done. EXP coming in with 3. The other Razor Gaming team, nice job. I am Sunshine God with 6 kills, giving their team a total of 8. Vital with 1 kill, FBI with 2, DSG with 2, Ruthless Killers with 3, TFG with 0, STK with, wow, look at that, UWU. I saw you a few times, and that's the reason you got 6 kills, giving you guys a grand total of 8. CM with 3. Vital with 0, GS with 1, Bolt Action Warriors with 0, EXP with 0, this mixed team with 0, and EXT to wrap it up with 0. So well done, everybody. We will continue this. I'm going to take screenshots before the next match, so give me a moment as I do that. In the meantime, I'm just going to play some music for you guys and just enjoy as I get those screenshots over. The next room should be opening up if it hasn't opened up already. So if you're a team that is participating, make sure you get in as soon as possible. The sooner you guys get in, the sooner it gets started, as you know. So make sure you do that. So many third parties, Shane. Third parties was crazy in this. There was, especially at the end of the circle, near the end there, no one was able to just completely have 1-on-1 matches. Everyone was fighting at least 2 teams, it seemed, throughout the entirety of that near ending time period. So that didn't work out the way I wanted it to. Let's see if we can get these screenshots, shall we? Looks like Chronic has opened it up. I'm just trying to get the screenshots in case no one else has, and I don't think anyone has. So, as you know, Chronic just sent me a invite for the next one. That means it is open. I appreciate it, Chronic. I'm just trying to get this done for you guys. Just give me 1 moment. Guys, if you guys don't know, I've been saying this, at least in the beginning. This is run by Vital Pro Scrims. They're doing a great job hosting right now, helping me out along the way. And right now I'm just trying to get everything loaded in, all the screenshots for them. So definitely give them a shout out. If you guys enjoy this, make sure to like everything. It takes me a while to screenshot things. I'm just using Control-Alt-Print. It might be a bootleg way of doing it. So I'm not PC savvy as much as I hope I am. Last one. So you see them just keep, like, this is how long it takes me to do this. And I just want to make sure I have everything for them. All right, there we go. We got it. Now I just need one invite. If they're not sick of sending invites to me already. I know, Shane. I know it's not country. In the chat, Shane's asking why isn't country. The problem with country, and I see this quite often, is there is no non-copyright country, right? If I want to do if I want to put a video on YouTube, like I'm doing right now, this will be posted on YouTube. It has to be non-copyright unless I get the approval from the actual artist or the publisher of the song. So without that, you can't play it, or else YouTube won't show it. Makes sense, right? You don't want to, if you're an artist and you don't want your stuff being stolen, you don't let it go out for free like that, or at least you don't let it go out for free unless you give people permission. So country is very strange. Like this music right now that you're hearing is non-copyright music. I wish there was country music that is non-copyright. If anyone can find that, let me know. I have not been successful in that search. I've been searching. I searched for like hours one time and I did not find it. I don't know what's up. It just seems like more like pop will be non-copyright. Dubstep, trap music, all those like hype club music. Those will be non-copyright. There's a few like this that's like not quite dub. It's more along the lines of like alternative, I would say. But I'm big fan of country, and I wish I can play that. I know I'm ranting about it, but I appreciate it. If you guys ever find something like country, I would love it. Would love it. So we got 41 now in the room. Thank you guys for getting in as soon as you guys saw that opening. And as always, Vital will get it started as soon as you guys jump in. We got 44 in there. I'm expecting probably something similar to the last match. 68 was the last match. So I think 20 more, roughly. A little bit more than that. How's everyone doing in the chat? Let's see. You guys have been writing. That's not country crazy. Sub to Noob Gaming. Oh, I don't mind the sub for sub. Guys, if you guys, I want everyone to help out each other in the community. I would definitely advise people to sub each other in the chat, whether it's on Twitch or Omelette, just because we're all trying to get a bigger platform. And the best way we can do that is to kind of support each other, especially in the PUBG mobile space. Obviously not as big as PUBG, crazy idea. But if you guys all support each other, we can make this something amazing, make it bigger than it ever was. And as we grow, we can become better. We can be something where everybody will want to come and watch. And I think that's kind of the idea here. At least for me, I'm trying to get myself bigger, and I appreciate everybody who has come to support either Naked Esports or myself in particular. And Vital has been one of those teams that have been very supportive and helping me out, and I'm trying to help them out the best I can. So I definitely want you guys to support Vital, and I hope you guys will support each other. Just take a look here. So there you go. There's your winner. IMX, Mag, Simply Gay, and Zero. He's moved out. They have to get back in. But that is their team. There are the leaders right now at this moment. So let's see if they can hold on to the top spot. There are going to be 2 more matches. This match is going to be on Erangel. And let's see how you guys do. We got 50 now, so we're almost getting to that point. I think we have like 18. Excuse me, 18 next left. Z Forces, can I play with you? This is registration only, so go to that link, not that link. Oh, country music, Vital Ninja, coming up big. I hope. So I also wanted to have vocals. I hope it has vocals. Sorry if I didn't make that specific, but if it does, I'm all for it. I'm gonna click that link and follow that. because any clue into getting country music into my stream is something I am a big fan of. This is what my friend uses. Okay, good to know. Cheering for Vital win this round. Vital has the chances, and let's see if they can do it. They have two really good teams in this scrim. One run by Ninja, one run by Chronic. I expect some big things coming out of them. They did make it pretty far. I think either 4th or 5th, if I'm not mistaken. They were near that end of the zone where there was just one house left. A ton of teams. There's literally no cover other than the cover you created, right? You have to use cars for your own cover. There were a few trees, but not really rocks even. And just too much open space. The only cover there really was the 2 houses in the middle, and they just had a field day getting all the teams, just sniping them up. And that's why they were able to win it. Not just because of that. They're also obviously a good team as well. So that combined with that, it makes them a big force to be reckoned with. Not country. Third parties are horrendous. Yep. So it's 8:54. I imagine it's going to start at 9. But let me show you guys something. Something I've been working on. Something I'm trying to make it even better. But this is it right here, and I won't forget to change it back. As you guys know, sometimes I have poor memory, and I really appreciate you guys being there to not get annoyed by me sometimes. I really appreciate it. So here we go. We have one clip here. And let's see what this one is. I think it's going to be Ruthless Killers, if that's the screenshot I'm thinking of. I think I recognize it. Let's get this in a good spot. And we might see ATTP making a quick push in order to finish off this team. So, only one member is making a push. That might be a problem for Aztec being alone again. So there's 2 members of Ruthless Killers. One just got revived, as you can see. Diosa's health is pretty much to 5%. Is not the advantage you want. You can have the rest of your team come with, but Aztec is going to try to do this on his own, it seems. Taking a few shots on Diosa and does get... So Diosa gets knocked pretty quickly because she had no health to begin with. Aztec, I think, should have had some more help. I don't know why everyone else didn't push. Maybe Aztec was just like saying, I got this, I can deal with it. And it did. And is in alive. It looks like... And right now, it looks like one of Ruthless Killers, I can't see the name at the moment, is trying to heal up. And that healing is not going to be in time. Might actually try to make a finishing moment. Oh, he did get it in time, never mind. But still didn't get any shots on Aztec. So Aztec from ATTP Great job takes finishing them off. Yeah. The loading doesn't happen so well because I'm doing so many things on my laptop at once that it does not want to do it. But then you had people in the back, and I'm wondering if it's going to actually show. 1v2. And that is it for Lady Ruthless Killers for getting hit from the back. So Team 8 has this side to themselves for the most part on the east side. You do have Team 6 and 17 on their left and right. So we got to watch out for that. Let's take... Yeah, Ninja. I imagine no vocals. I don't know why that is on country music. Is it like you have non-copyright for pretty much anything, right? Why country is not one of those? I don't know. But that is it. I think that was the only clip. If you guys find good clips, if you guys see something amazing, I hope you guys will clip so everyone can appreciate what happened in the scrim and kind of get better as you go along. So we're going to go right back to the lobby. Let's see what we got. We got 62 now. As I think the magic number is going to be like 65 to 68. They might wait just maybe a minute or two. I don't expect it to wait that much longer. Not my type of music. Oh, ads. Let's see what this is about. Yep. 63 now. We might not get any more than that. If you guys, obviously, if you guys are participating, you don't want to wait. Just get into the room as soon as possible. The sooner you get in, the sooner they will start. I'm telling you right now, they're not just waiting for no reason. They're trying to get all these teams enough time, and the longer you guys wait, the longer it takes for them to do it. So get in as soon as you can. Don't want to miss the action, or we don't want to wait for it. We want to get to it. Let's see what you guys are saying on Twitch. I haven't been paying attention to you guys. I apologize for that. Minimize the wait time. Yeah, I read that one earlier. I'm going to read it again. Minimize the wait time so people can take the room thing seriously by getting in fast. Wait time is too long. Wait time is a thing. And I do think Vital can shorten up the wait time. But you guys have to get into the room as well. It's a two-way street, right? If you guys are participating, got to get into that room. Because the reason, obviously, that they're waiting is so you guys can get into the room with enough time. Potato, yo, what's up? Haven't played with you for a hot minute. Sup, man? Rye guy, yo, as well. Haven't played with you in a while. It's on TPP. Yes, it is. Oh, it is on TPP. No. I was like, wait, it is. I think it's all gonna be FPP, if I'm not mistaken, unless they changed it on me, which is fine. But here we go. We're gonna get started. Yep. All right. Let's get back to it for me, at least. Here we go. I'm gonna turn off the music as well. There we go. As you guys know, I like the music, but I like no music while the game is going. I think hearing all the sounds makes it a little bit more interesting. And there you go. You have Chronic here. Is this the third? It might be TPP. Let's take a look. Yep, TPP. I am interested. Has it been TPP the entire time? I'm not playing, so I can't really tell. But I don't think it was. I think it was FPP, right? When I went into... Yeah. So this is an interesting time to do TPP. We'll see how this goes. We got 63 people alive. More and more competitions are now going back to TPP. As you remember, obviously, in the beginning of PUBG Mobile, you can only do TPP. And then they added FPP. Most of the tournaments at the time and scrimmages were on FPP with the change. But I think now it's slightly coming back. It's going more back to TPP. If you look at the Asian servers in Europe, they are more TPP than FPP. And so I don't know if it's why it's a regional thing, but it is at the moment. But it might be coming back. I think TPP is making a case for themselves. As you know, the $2 million one, that is TPP. And so I don't think it's FPP as well. Question me on that. I'm not really sure. But I believe, at least what I've heard, is that it's TPP only. The crew challenge is both. Right, so we have a lot of teams going south, going to Novo and possibly military base. It looks like one team's going straight down to Milta. Georgia Pole, I'm expecting to see quite a few, as not everybody has jumped yet. And as you can hear, you can't hear the sounds yet. You'll hear the sounds in just a moment when the parachute opens up again. And there you have it. So it looks like I'm expecting that is to be Lady Ruthless Killers. EXP at least. Actually, no, it doesn't look like Lady Russo's Killers have jumped to Pachinki because they are Team 3. So that is a surprise, actually. And so you have EXP and STK here. Now, one member from EXP is actually right next to them and is trying to get some quick hits on them. Jumps to see if he can see them, but right now, using that third-party maneuver, you don't want to peek out too far. So we're just going to take a quick look around, see if anyone jumped next to each other. People are pretty spread out, other than Pachinki. People are still floating over to North George. 3 teams still floating. And they're trying to get into a position where they can loot a lot without getting hurt. But those 3 teams are doing the same thing. Kind of defeats the purpose, I think. What? They're... Okay, these are the same team. Never mind. I'm like, I thought they were 2 different teams. I'm like, how are they not shooting each other? But there are... Oh, shoot. Okay, so I was wondering why I was thinking that, and it turns out I was correct. Wi-Fi! Look at your health. Getting shot through the window almost did you in. Oh, boy. What? Wi-Fi, but almost 0 health, wins the battle against someone with almost full health. Oh man, yeah, he's just spraying into the smoke. Oh my god. What? Everyone, Jesus Christ. No way did you just do that. No way did that just happen. Wi-Fi with almost 0 health, like you can barely see the health bar, takes out a full squad on his own. Gets completely hurt because of the first person, and then completely takes everyone else out without taking a single hit. Using the smoke as cover, very smart, getting a grenade off in order to prevent any attacks. What? What just happened? STK. Oh my god. Oh man, Jesus, that has to be the highlight. If something tops that, I'll be surprised. Jesus Christ. Okay, TM here with Razor Gaming against Team 15. They're getting a little bit close to them. Oh god. Team 15. Make sure you guys clip that, please, if you guys haven't already. We have Razor, Saucy, just opening the door and closing it, just like trying to find a way. So I'm gonna try to clip it. If you guys don't see it, I'm gonna see it for sure, and I'm gonna try to clip it. It's on a delay for me, so I'll have the time. Razor getting a little cheeky here, getting closer to TM and Razor. Wait, TM and so 2 Razor teams here. One's on Team 15, one's on Team 17, I believe. Yeah. So both of these guys trying to get a peek here. Saucy's trying to get hits here. Almost getting a hit on critical. He's trying to maybe use a grenade next. Grenade on the way, trying to hit it on the 2nd floor. No one's over there though. And he's on his right. One's on the right. Okay, so Team 15, they're both on the same team. Never mind about that. Team 17 is continually pushing back. It looks like Critical from TM at least has moved to the 3-story building. Teams are getting awfully close. Shots fired. 17's been knocked by 1. Both of them knocked as Trigger has taken out 2 just like that. Yeah, 1 member on Team 17 here trying to go for revival. Oh, Molly, was that far enough? Oh, Jesus, doesn't get much closer than that. Oh my god. You can pretty much cook something right there next to you if you wanted to. That was such a close Molly. Looks like Medusa was also not hit from that as well. Pretty much, oh man, perfect throw, just not perfect enough, I guess. He's going to try to do the jump, get over to the next side, and does. Let's see if this works out for him. Try to see a little bit of everything. As you see, Team 17 right there as well. He's going to make sure that he doesn't get hit coming anyone up the stairs. But I don't know if they're going to go up the stairs. I think they're waiting for him to come down rather than them coming up. Oh, they're coming up now. And there's 3 of them. And does not get the kill. Instead, that trickery will not work. And now they're getting shot from a distance, and Saucy gets knocked too. So now you have Team 15 in a lot of trouble. Looks like Legend is going to come up and try to get to Saucy in time into the stairs. A grenade, a nicely placed one, would work very well if you can get it in there. It does look like they're trying one. Almost. Now they also got another member on Team 15, so now Team 15 has 2. Knocked, and that will do it for them. So Team 17 coming up big, showing them which Razor Gaming team is better, at least in this match. I'm gonna take a look here because there's a lot of stacked teams over in this area. This is your team winners of the first scrimmage, or first match, I should say. Thank you guys for clipping that. That was awesome. I forgot the clip. So perfect. Simply Gay here trying to find the angle. Does not. Using a red dot from that distance, you have to be a real sharpshooter to get that hit, and on the knock as well. And it looks like 16 is just trying to make it into the new circle. They probably heard all the gunshots. Probably is to no surprise that they're around. And they'll be very cautious as they move forward. Team 2 is still holding back from coming into the new zone. But honestly, they don't have to rush this. Even though the zone is closing, it'll be a while, and the zone won't hurt a lot. The smaller the circle gets, the more it'll hurt. So this huge circle at this moment shouldn't do much damage to them at all. And we're going to take a look at Team 3 as they kind of get a little close to Team 8. They're driving to Rozhawk. I don't know if they're going to take a stop. They do stop in the middle. And they're going for 2 cars instead. Now, would that mean Team 8 is going to take shots onto this conveyor of vehicles? I don't know. Doesn't seem like they will. Looks like Team 8 is bundled up a bit near the middle of Rozhawk, while Lady Ruthless Killers here are just going to take the north, and they probably see that smoke. If they don't, well, then they don't. But it'd probably be that they see that and they know that it is a flare drop. They must assume that a team is around, at least in Rozhawk area. So right now, they have no care in the world right now. This is ATTP. I think they think it's all safe because they've been looting here from the very beginning. That being said, Lady Ruthless Killers have come by, and they will shoot down if they get a view, I believe. So they have to be a little bit more cautious, not play around too much. That's all in hindsight. I don't think they're really worried. Take a look around the map. This is interesting. So we're going to head over to where Team 24 is kind of separated into 2 pairs. And looks like Team 6 is driving now away from Team 24. And also taking some shots on them from a different angle. Looks like Team 24 has now made their push to get to their teammates. And it looks like this is FBI against EXP. EXP just drove away, so they're not going to get engaged any further. They're going to move on. Let's zoom into this map just slightly so we can get a better idea. As we know, we saw those 2 teams in Pachinki. one being Lady Ruthless Killers, I think the other one EXP. Other than that, look at all this separation. So let's just take a look from Lady Ruthless Killer's perspective. Bubble Tea and them might actually know, because they aren't going for loot here. They're not going around Rosshawk haphazardly. They're being very careful, and I believe that's because they realize ATTP is in this area. Now that being said, what's their plan of action? Are they going to kind of get close enough where they can try to get some kills, maybe get them on surprise? Or are they going to shoot from a distance if they have the open shot? Looks like Maclet is also playing this very carefully. I don't know if they've made if Lady Ruthless Killers have made their case known that they're around. But it does seem like ATTP is making less movement. It looks like they're being more cautious. They're using the walls here. They're crouching. Yeah, they definitely realize that there are enemies around. And taking some shots now on Diosa. Diosa gets hit to 50%, a little bit less than that actually. But Diosa can just dodge a little bit and go inside to heal up what's needed. So that was the difference with ATTP just a few minutes ago. They were pretty much not caring about whether there's people around, or not that they weren't caring, but just looting up the area as quickly as possible. And now they've changed perspective. Now they're ready for action, looking where Ruthless Killers are and trying to get some nice hits. He's trying to get angles here, right? So 8 really is spread out. They're trying to surround Lady Ruthless Killers. It could work. At the same time, if one of them gets knocked, it's going to be very much an effort to make it over to help him out. And time is of an essence when someone gets knocked. That's kind of when the clock ticks. Little misfire there. That's kind of when the clock starts ticking, whether they get pushed or not. And it's a lot easier to push when your team is completely separate, when your team is close together, like Lady Ruthless Killers are, compared to when you're separated. Bubble Tea is actually in a very interesting spot I would never imagine even looking. So, quite interesting. So Static is just kind of at the warehouse area. And you have Aztec, Static, yeah, and Aztec here on the bottom. And then you have Demon getting a little bit closer to the warehouse. And they heard that gunshot. Now they are focused over there as well. So, yeah, I'm not going to keep following this. It's a little bit of a trench war going on. And we're going to move on. So Team 24 seems to be something going on. A nice DP in the 3-story building. And it looks like he's taking some shots. Or took a shot. And here you go, Team 9 against... takes a few hits. Team 24 lost 1 member. FBI now rocking with 3. As DSG also lost a member to a knock, but not a kill. So he's going to get revived. At least for now, it seems. It does look like DSG is kind of surrounding this 2-story building. A nice molly, but instead fell short and gets hit there. And 2 knocks here now in this 2-story, and that's all she wrote for FBI in this house, at least. Now, they do have 1 member here. You have Flix, who's trying to come in and kind of distract them to prevent them from thirsting. But it is going to be a risky move. You have pretty much a full team of 4, and he's getting hit on the left. I didn't even see that. Easy takes him out. And DSG survives with all their members. Some knocked, but that's okay. They'll continue on. Nobody's around for a third party. We're going to do a quick back look and take a look to see if things have changed here. And we'll take a look from Static's point of view. Now it looks like the warehouse has become the main area. He's going to throw some smoke maybe as a distraction piece. Looks like Static doesn't want to be surprised and would rather have an equal footing with smoke all around. Diosa also trying to get an edge. What is going on here? So here's Lady Ruthless Killers just getting Demon, and Static is really the only one up here, imagine. So here he is in the smoke. And I don't know if they realize that he's right there. I don't think so. They're not even... they're not running through the smoke trying to find him. He takes some shots, actually. Gets a few hits on Diosa, but not all. Not getting hits, really. And they got to be careful because Rhea might be coming in now. He's going to use this nice... I don't know what it's called. Shed, I guess. And now his teammates are coming up. As he's backing up, they are now at a disadvantage with the 3v4. As Demon was taken out by a few Lady Ruthless Killers members. Now the blue, this has been such a trench war. Both of these teams know what's at stake. They're not taking too big of a risk, but at the same time, they've been putting on some heavy damage on each other. So these teams know what they're doing. There's no other action at the moment, so we're going to stay here, at least for now. Let's take a look at what RK is looking at. So third party peeking, using that prone against the wall and looking over the wall to see where everyone is. He's going to try to throw a grenade where he knows that someone's around. Aztec's right there, but the grenade is going to take a little bit of time to blow up and does not get the knock. Static on the left. Static might be making a heavy push here. Trying to get real high here, trying to get an angle on some of these teams. Aztec might have been viewed there, but apparently not. So there's Static right there, but it looks like that hill is giving him just enough cover to prevent Ruthless Killers from seeing it. New battle. Here we go. You got TM with Razor Gaming. Just here, it looks like one of their members are knocked. And there's a few other people around. STK here. Oh, getting some nice hits, but not enough as they had the shotgun too. And that will do it. So great job from STK, taking this compound now for themselves. It looks like there's more shots now. As Lady Ruthless Killers has been knocked, 2 of them. Looks like he's going to go for the thirst and does. And it's not looking good now for Lady. Lady Ruthless Killers have 2 members that are up. And 1 knocked. So it looks like they're going to get the revival. But teammate has to be careful about Static. Static's in a ghillie suit. And can be very hidden to a lot of people. Looks like Team ATTP is now all on one side. They're covering both sides of the house here. At least Lady Ruthless Killers are. Let's see what they do now. They are an even advantage here. 3v3. I was wondering where you went, Static. You went all the way back there trying to find angles and didn't want to have your footsteps heard. Not a bad idea, but now you got to get back over. Got to get into hiding. do that. We're going to move our eyes over to Team 6 at Watertown. This is EXP with one member from, looks like, STK. And there are Vital here, 3 members of them who just got into Watertown using that vehicle. So another trench war, it seems. Well, what is... That was odd. It was interesting. Let's see. I don't know if they know that they're around. Let's see what you're doing. Oh, you know. You definitely know they're around. Being very cautious of that house. Probably sees them in the windows, not taking too much risk right now. Doesn't want to get hit. Maybe they're going to wait till they really come out. But Skype has them in sight. And let's see what Skype will do. Getting a knock would be huge. They still have all 4 of their members, while Vital has 3. So getting a knock makes it a 2v4. Easy push maneuver. As long as all 6 of their 4 of their members get close enough for the push. Nope. Let's zoom in on this map. So 3 teams now in Rozhok. And I really don't want to lead this, but I think I have to. I wish something would happen. Oh, bolt action coming in from the back. Missing a lot of those shots, trying to reload now. Got this double barrel shotgun. And I took it out and put it back with the M4. Grenading it. Yeah, to walk away from that revival. Revival right there. Finishes off one who was right in front. That kind of saved No Sense, actually. And No Sense is now in trouble. That's it, as Capone takes him out. Now, Vital still has an issue here. It looks like EXP did not want to get in the middle of that. They want to see that play out. And they are still on the hunt, waiting for their opportunity to take out Vital. Luckily, where Vital killed the members is behind the wall. If it was anywhere else, maybe in front here, that would not be a good situation. But Vital will be able to loot in peace, it seems, for now. And that blue zone's coming in, so let's see. This might do it. Skype might actually come up and kind of start taking out this team if they stay in the open. 2 people now in the shed. Man, I don't know what Skype's really waiting for. I mean, I don't know what the rest of the team's ready for. I mean, you could take this team out. That movement is giving Capone definitely knowing that they're around. He's going to zigzag out, giving all this room to Vital. He can't stay here forever, unfortunate. But definitely Vital knows that there is another team in here now. We're changing it up. Back to Rozhok we go. DSG here. They're going to go up the mountain, it seems. Maybe get a view on Team 18 on back end. Where's the zone going to land? On the other end to Watertown, so they got a ways to go. They're going to kind of crash it. As they're going to pass by Team 8. And they're going to drive right to Team 5. They're going to throw a grenade in that house. One on roof here and one on the other roof as well. One knocked. One on the other roof. He's going to hide. Maybe just... Oh, he's seen though. Does not get... And trying to use a shotgun, which was kind of a tough situation there. And DSG continues on. Taking over the compound. Great push. And looks like Team 6 wanted a piece of that. Not getting it though. You still have this... The same guy has been here waiting for Vital to come out. I don't even know if they have to get out of that house. I don't believe they will. And I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. Skype had so many opportunities to knock him. And obviously waiting for the right opportunity, but I don't know. You're really wearing my patience is what you're wearing. Team 9. Nice hat, by the way. Doesn't have his helmet. Looks like he just got knocked because of it. Maybe a headshot. And what's going on with Venom? Venom is knocked possibly by the blue zone itself. And all these teams just got completely gone. And so now you have DSG as one of the members here in Team 8. Should be Lady Ruthless Killers, I think. Or am I wrong about that? I am wrong. ATTP won that battle against Lady Ruthless Killers, and they have survived. So both those teams are now in the new zone, and Team 6 and Team 1 are still around. So now both these teams need to figure out how to get into the new zone. There's only 30 seconds before that zone closes. And it's actually going to be pretty fast for them. And they're on the long side of the new circle. So I think it's going to be a little bit faster than how fast they can run. So 15 seconds. You're going to see a lot of people start running over to that new circle hoping to find a spot. Trying to throw smoke to give them cover on the way out, possibly. You have Team 6 here. They are getting closer and closer to the new circle. They do have the better side compared to Team 1. One has to be careful who they cross paths with, because they only have 2 members left. They're going to get hit by the blue zone as we speak, and that's going to hurt a lot. So 2 teams trying to get into the shed. And they take out 2 members just like that. ATTP taking the shed and finishing those 2. Well, almost finishing them. The other members are too far away and they're not going to get revived. You do have 6 there trying to make his way over. He's not going to make it in time. And it looks like Team 1 Vital was taken out because of the blue zone. So now that leaves 3 teams left. Both of these guys are in this the grass, just prone. One member from ATTP is all the way at the shed who just took out 2 people. DSG is the only one that has 4. And they are definitely in the driver's seat as they also have the new zone. I think EXP is probably at the worst spot, even though they have 2 people. All this smoke is definitely getting the attention of DSG. And Aztec might be able to get in there without any issues. It's a possibility for them. Trying to get that main, but instead Estella is creating some havoc on Llama. 1v4 is the only one up on the STK. As they all are trying to get into what will be the new zone. They do have 17 seconds to get in. Aztec is also going to have to get in. Maybe he's going to try to make a late push, try to distract this team with what 6 is doing, and then make their way in. Does look like Aztec is now the distraction itself. Oh, all right. DSG is just doing everything, getting both teams whenever they feel is needed. 1v4 is down. Llama's trying to get some hits. Doesn't get knock on that main. Now Stella getting hits in the back. Llama almost taken out just because of that. But will stay alive. I don't know what's his move. Just shooting in the smoke, hoping for something. He throws another smoke. He's going to have to get in. Oh, never mind. He doesn't have to move any farther until the new circle closes. They do get one. Bat main coming in for maybe the finishing touch here on STK, and does. That just leaves one member, Aztec, on ATTP, and is the only member against the full squad of DSG, as they are pretty confident and is running around with no worries. He has a ghillie suit. That could be the saving grace. It is possible to get a squad wipe with it because they just can't see him. Easy Eats taken out pretty easily, and so is Batmain. Can you get a squad wipe? Does get one. Gets them all. Gets them all with the ghillie suit. Well done. That suppress shot, not only hidden, but the ghillie suit combined with it. ATTP with Aztec with 9 whole kills. Definitely the MVP of this match. Gets 10 altogether for their team. I'm so impressed. Well done. DSG, I mean, it's not that DSG didn't do well, but just the combination of having a ghillie suit, the suppressed shots, obviously the skills that are coming out of Aztec throughout the entire match, made it very difficult for DSG to figure out where he was. And so the quick reaction time from Aztec to do all that, pretty damn impressive. That being said, DSG has a ton of kills, 4, 3, and 3, and 1 also from Estella. So that gives them a total of 6, 10, 11. So they are looking really good. EXP with 1 kill, even though they got 3rd place, that ranking is definitely going to help though. Capone, nice job with 6 kills. Sunny and Vital with 2, giving them a grand total of 10. Not getting 3rd place, but definitely getting a lot of kills. Very impressed with that. You also have this mix of a team here with Alone as part of Vital, Ninja, and then Purge with 4. EXT with 0. STK, nice job. Wi-Fi, 6 kills for him, giving them 7 total. BAW with 1. Ruthless Killers with 2. GS with 0. Mags with his team is 0. RZR with 4. FBI with 0. CM with 3. Razor Gaming as well with 0. TFG with 0. And EXP with 1. So, whew, that was one hell of a match. I am completely blown away by some of the things that happened. I got to show you guys when a little bit later what happened near the beginning at Pachinki. It's clipped. I can't wait to watch it and show you guys what happened. But before I do that, I'm going to take all the screenshots in case you guys need them, or in case Vital needs them, so you guys have all the calculations that you need for tallies. Slowly but surely. I can screenshot pretty easily on a tablet, but screenshotting on this, I feel like I just have to do the Control-Alt print screen in order to get it done. I don't know if you guys hear that. It's like my building. My building might be louder than me, and that's kind of impressive. All right, got them all. And I'll hit continue before I think I should hit continue before I hit yes to Chronic, just so I don't mess up the whole thing. But yep, new room must be open because Chronic sent me an invite. So guys, make sure to get in as soon as possible. The sooner you get, we were a lot faster this time around, as you might have noticed from the room. So make sure you guys get in as soon as possible. And when you guys did that last time, we got in a lot quicker. So I'm just gonna play some music. I'm also gonna wait. Play a new song. What's going on, guys? Thank you for joining in on the stream. I am on a bit of delay, so if you guys don't hear me respond fast enough, it's probably because of that, or maybe I'm just slow. Could be both. Oh, I'm getting that, and I want to hit that. Thank you, Chronic, for being patient with me, because I know I'm taking just a little bit of time to get the screenshots and all that. All right, so the room is open. Get your teams in, and we're about to begin the final round This will be a telltale sign of who wins it all, because I think it's been pretty even around the board. So we'll see how that works out, and the calculations at the end. And I'm going to lower that because I think it's pretty loud, isn't it? Maybe not. I'm just going to put it that. But I do want to show you guys. I really want to show you guys one of the clips. I'm glad somebody hit. Appreciate it. I think I saw it. Let's see if I can find it. There it is. There it is. And let me show you guys what I'm looking at. So let's see. Smoke. Oh my god. What? Okay, so it didn't really catch it all. Jesus Christ. Smoke. But I'm going to definitely post it on Twitter. So if you can see from this spot right here, EXP is making a big push on STK. Wi-Fi had literally 1% health. I wouldn't even call it 1%. But he had 1% health after knocking one member from EXP. And then EXP came in one at a time. It wasn't so much one at a time, but just like they were all just trying to push as quickly as possible in order to finish them off. And Wi-Fi took out each of them as they went on. It was nuts. And this might be where there might be two members left from EXP. So if you can see that, EXP tries to make a push in, missed. What? Shoots both of them right there.
What? Everyone,
and that was
Jesus
it.
Christ. No way.
It's really loud, actually, but
that.
Yeah.
No way did that just happen. Wi-Fi with almost...
So I'm going to get the whole clip and post it on Twitter, because that was just too good to pass up. Very impressed. Let's see, what else we got? That was like the trench war with Lady Ruthless Killers. That took a while. Let's see what this one is. Guys, definitely hit that follow for follow, guys. I really appreciate if you guys can do that with each other. I will be doing that as well if I have the opportunity to. But definitely, I love the idea of supporting each other, and I hope you guys do that
throw
as
a
well.
grenade in that house.
So this is DSG making a great push.
One on roof here,
and
one
STK.
on the other roof as well.
And so there's only two members here, and this turned out to be like the focal point for the end circle. So really, whoever won this battle had the big advantage coming into the rest of it.
And there you have it. One knocked, one on the other roof. He's going to hide. Maybe just...
There's Wi-Fi, the MVP earlier, but does not finish off this team. Just too far. He's trying to use I think a shotgun here.
Oh, he's seen though.
Could not finish.
Does not get... And trying to use a shotgun, which was kind of a tough situation there. And DSG.
Yeah. So there you have it. DSG
continues on.
Taking set,
taking
and
over
then
the compound.
obviously
Great push.
Has a great spot
And
afterwards.
looks
Does
like
not
Team
win the
6
whole
wanted
thing,
a piece
but
of that.
they obviously put themselves in the best spot they could be to go into the end there. Let's see, make sure everyone's kind of coming in now. We have 36 now. Let's see what else. You guys are able to see them, I imagine. I have to check that. See this one? Yeah, you guys are able to see. So this is, I think, the top three. Yep, 3 teams, 7 alive, 2v1 v4. And DSG definitely was in the driver's seat the entire time.
They all are trying to get into what will be the new zone. They do have 17 seconds to get in. As
you had that little mixture of a team, STK and EXP on one.
Also going to have to get in. Maybe he's going to try to make a late push, try to distract this team with what 6 is doing, and then make their way in.
Did not work out that way. You're completely wrong. So STK got knocked because of DSG, or at least EXP was, and then they completely turned their view on Aztec.
Is now the distraction itself. Oh, all right. DSG is just doing everything.
Yeah, they were just hitting everybody. There was only 3 of them left, but DSG was just hitting wherever they can possibly find somebody, and it was working out.
1v4 is down. Llama's trying to get some hits, doesn't get knock on.
So right here, you have that 1v4 knock.
Stella getting hits in the back. Llama almost taken out just because of that.
I thought Llama was going to be taken out just from that. I saw that opening. I'm like, oh boy. So they're trying to thirst 1v4 or just shooting in the smoke. Llama had some nice smokes thrown in there. Kind of really a distraction. Because they didn't realize that he was behind the truck. There's another smoke. He's going to have to get in. Oh, never mind. He doesn't have to move any farther until the new circle closes. So there you go. They finish him off, the knocked player. And then you have Llama who needs to heal up. And I don't think he might have healed up, but does not survive long enough. Let's see if we have another clip after. Don't forget the reflexes at Skrilla, not easy taken for. Yes, that's exactly what I was saying. Those, you see how quickly he turned on those teams? Like, there's one on the right, like, kind of behind them. And obviously he heard the footsteps first, shoots over there, quickly turns to the tree, which is pretty much the opposite direction, and takes him out as well. So I definitely see that. As to Croth, I definitely did. Shane, good night, HC. Great streaming tonight. We still have one more. We still have one more match. It's opened up. 56 people in there now. Let me get you guys to see that because I don't want to forget that. There you go. 58, almost 60. I think we had 63 or 65 people in the last one. So we'll see if we continue on here. But DSG definitely making a case for themselves, and so the winners of the last one with Aztec were ATTP. So we'll see. We'll see who's going to win it all. Let's see. We got 61 in now. Let's take a look at what Aztec's stats are after that phenomenal play. You want to practice. If you want to be better in competitive gaming, you have to take risks in classic modes or just in arcade mode or whatever, because without practice, you're not going to get better. So he's definitely hot dropping, that's for sure. Killed most kills 26. Are you kidding me? That's literally a quarter, if not actually a little bit more than a quarter, because you got to take away yourself. So yeah, 291, 16.6% headshot. Very impressive numbers, other than the win in top 10, but that's obviously a given. Maclet, take a look at you now. What's your stats? 6.4 kill death ratio. Not a lot of games under your belt for this new season or this season. You have a 30% win ratio, which is really good. 76% top 10, it's probably around the area I expect, and 15% headshots. 21 most kills. 2,717 highest damage. Are you kidding me? That's insane. That's a lot. Wonder if you got that because of the most death or most kills in 21. Let's see. What are you guys writing on chat? If you guys are writing anything. Wi-Fi. Yeah, I can't get enough of that move by Wi-Fi. It's so nice. Yep, guys, follow each other. I hope you guys are following each other. It's the best way to get better in the community, or at least be a part of the community. Hit the Discord links, because that's where most of the information are going to be coming in. If you want to know more about these scrimmages, hit that Discord link for Vitals. They are definitely putting on a great show tonight, and I hope you guys are enjoying it at least. Let me see. 60. I think that's going to be magic. Magic number, 60. It's going to start any moment now. And we'll have the last match for you. It's going to be Erangel, FPP this time. And we'll see. Thank you for the follow. It's reconnecting, so I don't know if you're hearing me right now. But let's see. Who gave me the follow? NF Mamba. Thank you for the follow. Really appreciate it. Take a look at what Aztec's stats are. I better turn that off. All right. This next match should be quite interesting. Let's get a different song on, shall we? All right. Should be starting any moment now, I think. I think 60 is going to be our magic number for the last match. If you guys have an idea of who's going to win it all, let me know. DSG and ATTP obviously making a very strong case for themselves. You also have Mags here, who won the first round with his team on Team 16. So I think that's going to be in the bag for them. Give you an idea of who's playing tonight. Let me know what you guys think. So that one is Blown Red. So Blown Red won the first match. NF Mamba. Oh, you guys are part of Razor. I don't know. I don't run the room. It seems like you were, if possibly, you were kicked right at the moment it started. So it might have been the system kicking you, because that's usually a good or a sign that it was the system if you were kicked right before it started. So unfortunate, but I think we're just going to keep moving on. We do have 60 in the room. And I'm going to see. Let's see who's going to take this on. There's so many teams still on the races for the first place. What's the room code? Yep, it is Scrim invite only. You can register by hitting the Discord link that's on top of this chat page. And it's also on top of both Omelette and Twitch's chat pages. So just scroll up a bit and you'll see it there. Hit that link for next time. You can register your team. If you want to make yourselves a little bit more known in the PUBG Mobile community, or just want to practice and have fun against a competitive group of people, you can register there. Now, registration might not be open yet. You will be notified if you join the Discord page when it does open up, because then everyone has an equal opportunity to register. All these teams that are participating right now are kind of busy, obviously, and so registration will open up when this scrimmage is over. Only two teams have jumped so far, and they're both going to Primorsk. Nobody is going to Georgopol. It might be a little too far for a lot of people, but at the same time, I'm kind of surprised by that. There's cars on the way there that you could have taken. Usually a move that a lot of competitive teams take, and not this time though. So we'll see how that works out. Be interesting to see where everyone lands. So obviously we got a few teams coming down at Pachinki, 3 of them, and it looks like they're gonna have a bunch of action unless Team 5 and 11 are pushing back. It looks like Team 2 is actually not in the middle of it, but that doesn't mean the rest of them aren't. Team 11 and 5 are kind of pushing back now. Team 5 is now going over to the north side of Pachinki, trying to loot this place up and get weaponry before they have to actually get into battle. Does look like GSX has been hurt, maybe just falling down or something, but half health already. But you have a handgun. He shot a few handgun shots and hit Purge, it seems. Here's Wi-Fi. Completely changed his outfit, by the way. These teams are super close. And it looks like you're going to back out just a bit. You might be seen, though. Got to be very careful. One member here, while the rest of his team is kind of on the left. Trying to shoot. Thank you for the follow, guys. Coming inside the house now. You do have a nice weapon there with appears to be a scar, but you're getting hit by the back. The third party already. And while he was trying to pay attention to Team 2, Team 5 is on the right. So GS now has to work the pickup game unless they can't get to him. Low getting hit a few times. I think he was trying to make his way over, just wasn't able to. And I don't know if GS is going to be able to get picked up. GS doesn't have like the rest of his name, which is kind of interesting. I guess I'm going to call him GS Blank. Low is just playing peekaboo here, going up and down alone. Gets knocked completely and gets into the house. GS is still left. Blank is not getting help at this moment. He's at a little bit at health, half health now. And if it runs out, he's gone. And there you go. Oh, wait, what? Purge not letting them come in and gets a tsunami there. And getting shot on the left side. In the window, tries to get some shots on him back with a UMP. There's so many teams just grouped up here. So did he get the revival? Yes, he does. Achilles is getting the revival on Blank. And did get him up and running at least. And does get hits on Purge. Purge has literally 1% health. And it now needs to heal himself. Very lucky, if I had to say anything there, to stay alive. Making a push to Purge. Purge is hiding now in this house. There we go. See, is anyone under him? Yes, there's one member here who hears all of this. Comes down the stairs. Right there! Oh, man. A little bit of a late reaction, but that's okay. Purge is able to take out one from Blown. And Capone tries to do damage, but couldn't. And it looks like he's got saving grace right there. As Achilles was trying to finish him off and was not able to. Look at Capone's health. Great job saving his teammate. Make sure you clip some of this stuff, guys. It's great technique right there to help out your teammate. You don't want to miss that. And it looks like GS here, they are on the different teams. Both of them under, shooting out the door. He's kind of stuck here now. I don't know if he's going to come up the stairs. And gets hit from a long shot there, I think from Vital, getting a nice headshot. And so they're coming in here. They're just taking a look. They see the box here. He's going to go for all of the loot. Meanwhile, Vital's still alive and up and running. Alright, for that, we got to move on. What's going on here? As this is rendering in, we'll have a better idea, a better picture of the stuff that's going on. And that will do it for one team there. As it's still loading in, Jesus Christ. Anyway, there you go. Looks like OG is able to finish with the rest of his team still intact. CM. So I'm just taking a look, and it appears to be a Team 3. It is semi-close to Team 6. This is Lady Ruthless Killers. They are in Yasnaya. And Yasnaya is too big a town in order to be close. Whoa. What happened? Looks like I have to reboot it. Sorry about that, guys. Technical difficulty sometimes happens, but it is coming right back up. And we'll be right back into the scrimmage. Won't miss too much, and we'll get right to it. There was a kind of a lull in the game, so this would actually be, if any time this is going to happen, that would be the perfect time right now. So we're going to get right back to it. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, it looks like at the moment we're looking at Lady Ruthless Killers. They were looking at Team 6. Can't think of what Team 6 was. But Yasnaya is such a big place that you can be, it appear to look like you're close to each other, but not really. Not in hindsight. So I'm just going to make sure everything is coming back. As you can see, just loading it back in. I'm surprised it did that. It doesn't happen that often. That might have happened once before. I've done this before on the PC at least. So I don't think it'll be a continued effort to get this thing up and going. Just once. So right now it's loading. There we go. Enter match? Of course I do. Where else do I want to be? I want to be here. I want to see the action. Get me back in. So let's see if we missed anything. I doubt it, honestly, because that was kind of the mid part of the game. And I don't think we missed anything. Yeah, we didn't miss much. We got a revival going on. It looks like Pachinki still had the 2 people. And it still is rocking 2 people. They have both knocked each other into different houses. Okay, just... it's working a little bit. Here we go. There we go. Love it. Love the control now. So now we have Team 2 still fighting against Team 5. It's like a 2v2 situation. Can somebody... usually when you get a knock in this situation that you kind of make a push with the rest of your team. Once someone makes a knock, I think we'll see a heavy push. Which team will it be though? One knocked. Will they make a push? I don't know if they know, but they should. And then they go, there you have it. So they get a finish on one. And they, ooh, the push did not work out. And it does work out at the end though. He'll be picked up. And we'll continue on. Good job from UWU for not being taken out completely. Because once he was knocked, he would be, their team would be done. And you have Studsy here, TFG. They have pretty much all military base. It looks like CM did come down the mountain and is ready for action already. And that's fine by them because they're just coming in to see what's going on. One knocked on CM, while their 2 other members are on the other end. Looks like Mickey might now be making a move. He's trying to make a path with the smoke in order to get to him. Now you hear shots, the DP going off, finishing him off. So all this smoke is for nothing. But Shiver getting knocked in place. Now Studsy needs to go and revive or trying to kind of play defense, preventing these teams from pushing him. Now Mikey and PREZ might not know that there's just 2. In which case they might be playing it a little bit safer. Why? Because 2v4 would be a bad situation to push. But it doesn't look like Mickey cares. Mickey's making his case, getting a little bit closer, and finishes them off. So great job by OG. Make sure you guys clip that, and we'll move on. They get military base, they get all the loot that they picked up. So they saw that those cars go by. They're not going to get any hits though. Looks like FBI Flicks from his angle has got the M16. It's a great longer distance weapon if you don't have a sniper already. And you can shoot a few. You can shoot on burst. You can do single fire. Definitely advise the single fire if you're shooting long distance, but to each their own. He's using single fire for that moment. Now these guys must be really close because their dots are literally on top of each other on the map. And this is what it looks like now. as everything renders in, all the houses. There you go. You have Team 8. Single story building. Looks like one of their members backs up. They're across the street. Now, even though they're this close, I don't even know if they hear each other. Not anymore, anyway. They're backing up. They're moving away from Lady Ruthless Killers. They're going for the 3-story building. They might try to get an angle to see them. Or they just might back out completely and loot up this end. And it looks like that's exactly what they're doing. It seems like a misfire because both of them are moving away. And you might have heard Lady Ruthless Killers might have made a move now. They have a vehicle. They might actually use that to get out of here. They're actually going to put out the back end of that house. They might want to loot that house first before leaving. As this team is coming over the bridge. No one's camping it, but there is a team that's a little bit ahead of them that they might run into. And you hear the gunshots from Team 9 there, and he's backing out. He's not going the same way. He's getting shot at, but not getting hit at all. And he's going to make it out of there alive for now. Although Team 25 right ahead of him. He can't go too close to that house. He's driving by. Looks like no shots are being taken. Looks like he's getting away scot-free. And we'll move on as they try to get into the new circle. They are in it already, actually. And they might just take a few houses here. Nope, they're continuing on. I don't know where they're going to go, but they're heading over to their teammate who's already on the other end. So let's take a look at this new car group as they are driving in. It looks like they're going to go for loot, but this place has been looted pretty well, it seems. Hard to say. G25 Page, thank you for joining. Star Fluffy, Jessica Badger, and Skrilla DSG, thank you guys for following right now and watching the stream. Appreciate that. Fossey and Asil, thank you guys too. Really appreciate it. And Skrilla DSG, oh, you're already in there. So thank you. Appreciate you guys just joining in and watching the action as it gets going. We do have a few teams out there still left in a fairly, I would say, medium-sized circle. People are taking over the houses in the new circle, trying to get a good spot. Here's DSG Easy with an M16. We were just seeing him earlier. He's got, it looks like to be a 4x scope. Just waiting for action to occur. At this point in the game, things have slowed down. Things are moving just for people to get to position. You saw the cars moving. Nobody is really getting hit. Nobody is moving onto other people's territory. No one's really forced to. This area has a lot of houses and separated from each other far enough where they don't have to battle. And in this game, survival is key. Kills are key too, but you can get kills later in the game. I think that's what a lot of people have in mind as they are trying to make it to the end. That's kind of the idea. So here we go. Still looting the area. The rest of the team's in the car. It looks like they're going to head out. Even though they have a nice spot, they might want to just keep moving. Maybe push on another compound just to make it get more kills in that perspective. That is not the person I want to go to. Let's take a look at Team 8. They are all the way in the north, and it looks... Ooh, what? I didn't even notice. They were next to somebody right here. And they're going for the revival, but there is other people in here. On the back end here. So Lady Ruthless Killers trying to get ATTP. Just one member from her Tenzi here. This is not looking good. They got the revival down. Trying to peek around. Oh man, to the right. Does get a knock. Nice job. Only half health left. And cannot get more than that. So Static is down. Demon's going to go for the revival. And that will be it for Lady Ruthless Killers. Great job from ATTP. They will continue on. It looks like they were able to get a few people here. And I don't know if they'll have time to really loot. The blue zone's coming in. But other than that, they're looking great. We're going to move to the direct center, and that is Team 25. Devil Bagel Nova, Devil Ham, Devil Bam, and Jackson. This is a new team. I didn't notice them earlier. And they've just taken up the middle. I did notice them earlier, but not in different scrim. This match, I've only seen them in. So here we go. We're going to take a look at different teams. We got CM with OG. It looks like they lost 2 of their members already. And they're just kind of taking on the outside by the harbor. They're close to the new circle, but not quite there yet. It looks like they won't have any issues, given that the teams are kind of far away. If they stay along the harbor, they'd be fine. If they move anywhere north, Team 24 will see them. And this is where Team 24 is. They've been here for a while now. They're just in a good position. You know, they have the outside of the circle, of the new one anyway. So they're not quite the focal point of everybody. They're just going to try to take this side and wait for this new circle to see what's going to go on. And then defend the house if they need to. Team 16 is looking great. They literally have all of Milta for themselves. Nobody's there. This is looking good for them. They're going to take the car, actually. So let's see where they go. Are they just going to take the car to the edge of the zone? Or are they going to actually make a push to a more centered spot? I don't know. We'll see what Vlone does here. They're getting out of Milta. They're done with it, and they're moving on. I don't know if they're going to run into other teams. There's a few teams in the middle already as he hits the buggy. North, there's not much going on, actually. Team 13 is the only one there. We're going to look at their perspective as we are just going around. As I'm telling you, there's so many different complexes that you can hang around in this area that you don't have to battle for quite a bit, and that's exactly what's going on here. Bojack and Bolt Action Warriors here have all of shelter. It's just the way it goes. When you have this many places in the new circle, you can just take one and hold it. So it does seem like they're actually going to lead it instead. And then they're going to move closer, what appears to be Team 5 in front of them. I don't know if they're going to try to stop here. If they do, that will be quite interesting. They're jumping into the house. A few shots on the outside. Grenades being thrown. They're on the second floor. It looks like they got shot from long distance too. That was a hell of a third party right there. As Bolt Action Warriors is just trying to heal up his boys there. Bojack's not making a move until his guys are peeled up because he doesn't want to prevent that from happening. A lot of grenades being thrown, it looks like, by STK and their group. Let's see what Bolt Action Warriors Bojack is looking at. So he's on the edge here. He's just waiting for his teammates to get completely healed up so he can start doing some work. And because you see Light here, who need to get revived. No sense. Also, is that a grenade being placed perfect? Different spot? No, that is... Oh. He's got the smokes out on top of himself. They're just shooting at this house now. Looks like they want to take out that car as well. So this has slowed down quite a bit. Let's see what you're looking at. You're looking at the you're looking through the window, trying to see if you can see them through the door. Nice hit, getting a knock. Are they gonna make a push? He's trying to. Doesn't go for it though. He's gonna stay back for now, it seems. He's hopping down, he's going straight at it. Going for the hits, gets another knock. One more left. and does thirst them and finish off the team. So right now they are looking great. They get all the loot and they survive the 2v3 situation. Because of that initial knock, it created an opening for that team, and they will continue. Nicely played. So now here, the other lone team, you have Mags. They are the ones that won the first round. I believe it was the first round. And if they can continue winning, they can win this one. I think they have an excellent shot of winning the entire thing. Take a look here at Team 9. It looks like they are kind of pinched in this house here, as he has to go for the heal. And there's a team literally across the way. You want to take a look at that, though. Finishing off one from 25. Another one gets knocked and finished off by FBI. FBI has just pushed them on the back. And that gave an opening for DSG. As even though they got knocked, they're going to continue with all their players. FBI is now a new threat for them. And it looks like they're taking shots on DSG from a distance. That being said, Team 25 actually is still alive on the other end. I kind of missed that guy. That's where he is. Look at this spot. So he's up top. No one really cares about this guy. He's not really looking either. He's not poking around. I'm not sure if he moves that he can be heard. He might be close enough to DSG, even though it's far from a vertical standpoint. Might be close enough to be heard. But FBI is really just fighting DSG, and we'll see how this plays out. Nova eventually need to get out of there because that circle certainly won't end here to the end. It looks like, let's see if Lala has an idea. Lala's actually not going to peek anymore. Thought he was going to, or going to. Decides against it. So let's see, easy. So he's going for the revival. He's prone. He's just, or healing up, I should say. He's just trying to survive while the rest of his teammates have to work a plan of action. They're behind the blue house. It looks like they're gathering up. Looks like they're trading things as they need them. First aids, stuff like that. Fortunately for everybody here, they're all in the new zone. Let's see what the next one after that is. Not the case. There is a team around now, Vlone here, as we're trying to see what is around exactly. It looks like Vlone actually made a push to this compound, or STK made a push to this compound. Trying to throw a grenade down there, or maybe a smoke, because they got to heal the boys, so I think there's a smoke, yep. He might actually go for the jump down and go for the heal. It would be interesting if he tries that. His health is going really low. It looks like that is what Zero is trying to do. He's not getting out of the house, though. I don't know if he's trying to or not, but he really can't get out of that window. So all this smoke, trying to create cover fire. It's a 3v2, not in Mags' favor. Vlone will have to try to figure out something against EXP. He's going for the car to blown up at. Yeah, they're really stuck here. And I think it's going to be a oh, nice shots! Great hit. I think we're going to see a big push here now, as it is now a 3v1 situation. It's not looking good for Zero. Opens the door, but didn't really mean to. One's gone now, so he's the only one left. What is Zero going to do? Shoot from the window. In the smoke, going prone. Man, this is a cat and mouse game. Doesn't get the finish, and Llama takes him out. That's not where I want to go. Let's see this spot right here. Actually, Team 8, what is this? Trying to get an angle down there. And Team 9 right next to him. Let me show you guys what I mean. Team DSG has now made it to the house. And DSG... it's a lot of foot spreads. They're driving to the wrong house. They're going to the other one. Oh boy, 3 of them, but almost all of them are now half health. They got third-party action too. And look at that, DSG, Batmain, and Estella right down already. So you have one member from DSG, Easy, over there. Meanwhile, they're still getting sniped from a distance here, and looks like they're just throwing smokes to try to give them cover as they try to revive their players. That gives a lot of time for ATTP to make their way in, and that's exactly what they're doing. Now, will Easy make a move, or is he going to hold back as well, just kind of to survive long enough for ATTP to do their work? And that's it, right? So that was it for Vlone there. That doesn't mean DSG is completely out. Now, Easy's not going to help out, I don't believe. They are going to take the car, possibly, to get into the new zone, or they're going to run in, I'm not sure. I don't know their escape route here. Team 8 is still over there. Easy's still back there. They both have to get in. Looks like Team 8 does see him. And has had to stop to fight because his health was too low. So he's going to try it again. He can't move the bike. The bike's stuck. So the blue zone's now taking a big chunk of his health right now. Can't get it out. The only thing is to run, and I don't think he has enough. We're going to move over here now, as they are 2 teams pretty close, 1 at each house. You have 2 here on Team 5. You got 2 here on Team 12. Team 8 is the only one outside of those houses. So there's 3 teams left. Trying to get a grenade in there. Let's see if it works out. Does it get in? Oh, just missed. That would have been great grenade if he got it into that window. Looks like they're just throwing smokes to give him a pathway to get into this house. And it looks like they are in. And they do take out 1v1 until Team 8 comes around anyway. He finishes off him, or tries to. And Team 8 does come in with a third party, so now he's the only one left. But Team 8 still has a good amount of players. I think it's 3. STK is now in trouble. And walks into the grenade. So that's it. ATTP. Way to go. 5 kills for Demon. 3 for Maclet. 2 each on Aztec and Static. That gives them a grand total for 12. STK just with 2 members, and they have 10 altogether. UW with 6, and Wi-Fi with 4. A little moonwalking you see in the background there. CM coming in with 6 with Mikey's. Nice job. And 1, and that gives them 7 total. DSG with 2. STK and the rest of EXP coming in with 5. Blown with 1. FBI, let's take a look. FBI with 5. This is a whole new team. Team 8 with Devil Bagel, Jackson, Novo, Lala, and Devil Bam coming in with 1. Bolt Action Warriors with 0. Ruthless Killers with 1. TFG with 3. Vital with Purge, and Irish with 3. EXT Nice job, Snowy with 3 kills and giving you guys a grand total of 5. GS with 2. Razor Gaming with 0, and Vital with 0. So that is it, guys. That is your scrim. I'm going to get these printed out or copied, and so we can all see the scores at the end. But it was a great match. There was some great highlights. I can't wait to show you guys more on Twitter, at least, and be posting that. That was amazing. I love the action here. Definitely appreciate everyone who joined in and participated. If you guys want to do that, next time registration will be opening up, if not already, for the next Vital Pro Scrims. The next scrimmage altogether would be for Naked at Thurston Thursday. That will be actually more of a tournament because there will be prizes at the end and in between matches to watch. So I hope you guys will register for that as well. And then after that will obviously be the Naked Pro Scrims. So definitely register for one of those if you would like to compete. And I hope to see you guys more often in these competitions. So as I'm doing this slowly but surely, trying to get everything in. There we go. Last one. And bam. Got him. So that's it. That was the 3 matches. Congrats to some of the teams there that we probably will have winning, ATTP being one of them, and what are the other teams? Vlone as another. I expect, if not both of them, to be in the top 3. They both did really well. So we'll see. Thank you guys. What else do I want to say? I'm like, we have. Make sure to follow us on Discord. From Vital Pro Scrims, do the Vital eSports Discord page. For the Naked ones, go to the Naked eSports Discord page. And other than that, I think that will be it. Let me see what you guys have been writing, if you guys have been writing at all. Wi-Fi, yeah. Maclet's pretty happy over there. So thanks. I think that's it. I think that will do it tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Appreciate all the teams that participated and all you guys watching. We love having to do these, and we want to continue doing these in a very successful way. We're always getting a lot of teams in there, and we can't thank you guys enough for that. So have a great night. And I'm Naked H Crusader, part of Naked Esports. This was the Vital Pro Scrims. Hope to see you guys next time.